Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to give you a glimpse into my day running my small business. It definitely has its challenges, but I am so grateful that I've been able to turn my passion into my career and call this work. I truly believe that what you do first thing in the morning sets you up for how successful and productive you're gonna be. So I start my morning at 6:30 a.m. every day with my greens and coffee. I spend some time stretching and then wake up my son and get to spend about an hour with him before his nanny gets there at 8:30 and my day starts. So today's gonna be a little mix of things. I have a meeting to go over the details for our summer challenge, just to regroup with the team, a marketing meeting with Ryan. I'm gonna do some product testing, and then I'm gonna head up to LA to meet up with a friend, which will be really fun. So I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can this morning before I have to head out. One of my favorite things about being an entrepreneur and running my own business is just that like every day is completely different. There's always something new happening, and it just keeps it really fun and exciting. But the hard part with that is like, every part of your business is a priority at all times, and it's almost impossible to feel like you can really give everything the attention it needs. So for my schedule, I really try to time block both my weeks and my days. So for the weeks, like I look at the entire week and I have certain days that are focused on shooting content, other days for editing, other days for meetings, other days for product development. And then within a day, I try to time block so I don't get sucked too deep into like one thing and neglect emails or social posting or those other things that also need to get done besides all the work behind the scenes. I loved your genius teas. Well, I know, Erica, you had scheduled to just go over everything SSU, just make sure we're all on the same page, touch base. Tentatively, we're gonna try to shoot Monday now. It looks like sunny and 76, which would be lovely to be in bikinis.
So yeah, I think that like language around it can hopefully help kind of clarify.
We are gonna be doing this whole program together.
Almost like short tutorial videos or like promo videos of the apps.
So one thing that has helped me so much is having a power hour. One day a week, I take a chunk of time where I exclusively work on the stuff that I don't want to work on. It has to get done, but it's not what you love to do. It's not why you started doing what you want to do, right? And I'm always like in the back of my mind thinking about it and stressing about it, and I need to just get it done. So my power hour is my time where I'm like, all right, let's go. But that has helped me so much in starting my business and keeping it growing and not neglecting the stuff that I just don't really want to do. Hey, wheel on in. I just want to go over Memorial Day.
We're gonna start a little early. The headline's gonna be our best price ever forever.
Are we still doing the special code?
Yes, so small thank you for veterans, first responders, military, current military, and their families. They can email or DM back, and then we'll have something special for them, like a free gift from us, plus a better discount.
Okay, I'm so glad we're doing that.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
So we got the samples in for a new batch of Wing Women and our vanilla protein. And this is something a lot of people don't know, but literally like not only did I spend like 2 years developing it and doing like taste tests and all of that stuff, but because we use like real natural ingredients, depending on the season, the berries, all those different things kind of change. So I have to taste every single batch that's made and give any feedback before we actually run a whole new order. So most of the time it's like spot on, but sometimes I'm like, ooh, like the berries feel a little extra tart. So we want to balance it to try to keep that consistency. But I just think it's super cool because it really is because of those fruits varying just like any normal fruit would. Same thing happens with the supplements too. So I'm gonna test these out so we can get our notes in, so we can get our order placed, so we don't run out of product. I'm heading up to LA today to meet up with a new friend who I actually met online, which has been honestly one of the best ways to connect with other women over the last couple years, especially. But as a small business owner, and for me, where my entire business is online, kind of isolating sometimes. And I used to think I needed to talk to people who like did what I did, but there's not a lot of people who do the same thing as me. And I honestly feel like meeting women that have totally different businesses has been way more helpful to just be able to share experiences and things that maybe you don't think about on like the back end of the business stuff. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna head up to LA and meet this new girl. Her name's Angela. She also has a brand new baby. So we're both like new mom, female entrepreneurs trying to run businesses and keep it all going. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna take you guys along so you can meet her too. about to head inside to meet Angela, but big shout out to QuickBooks for sponsoring this video so we could share everything we've gone through and learned about running a small business with you guys.
I'm happy that we finally are doing this.
I know.
It's like, hey girl, on Instagram. It's like now we finally get to talk about the real stuff.
I know. Yeah. So your little guy is 4 months old?
Yeah.
It goes so fast, and I always wonder if it's partly because like we're running our own businesses and we're so busy. There's not like a time where it shuts off. But I also love that because I get to run my business from home and be with him all day and see him all day. But it does make it more challenging too. Mostly.
I'm home, maybe like 80% of the time. Okay. When I'm with him, then I'm like, oh, I have so much work to do. And then when I'm away, I'm like, I just want to be with my baby.
I know. I've kind of had a natural work-life balance where just like my life and my work flow together and it's my passion, like you know, it just kind of, you just go. Really had to be more conscious of like where I spend my time and how I spend it. Yes. And like protecting it more than ever before.
Oh my God, you are preaching to me so much.
Crazy.
Like it's crazy how, you know, you think you have this whole schedule set out and then when you become a mom, it's like 10 times harder. I can only do these 3 things. Yes. What are they gonna be?
This is the first year that I've ever been like, I cannot do it all and like it's okay. I think one of the biggest questions I got asked prior to having him was like, are you taking maternity leave? How much time are you taking off? That doesn't exist as, I mean, it can't. When you are a small business owner and you are hands-on everything, it's the give and take of running your own business where you are responsible for everything, so you don't ever get to stop, but because you can make up your own schedule and you can like make decisions about when you have calls and meetings, it makes it easier as well.
So what has evolved as far as like the way you do business or the creative side of things? Like has anything evolved now that you've become a mom?
Yeah, you know, I think that the first couple months were really hard. I feel like I was like mush. Like I feel like my brain, like my brain was mush and it was hard to be creative. So I think I dug in more to the like back end side of the business, even like deeper. So really getting like into the numbers. Like I really do like doing all of that, and like we have so many great tools. Like QuickBooks for the numbers, like getting into it makes everything so easy because you just see it. So that's something that was new. Like that really evolved in me, that passion. What about you?
Yeah, perspective. My whole perspective has changed.
Totally.
As far as the creativity, like it took a while before, like I'm just getting into a groove now.
What is like the one thing now as you kind of look back over the last several years building your business that you wish you would have known from the beginning, or like that you would tell someone else that's just starting out?
I would say focus on systems, things that are going to kind of create the blueprint for your business.
You have to know your business cold. Like you have to, like you said, know the systems. You have to know what to know. Like you have to know every part of it. You can step in and actually do it.
That part.
And that's huge.
I wish that I could just delete like that lack of feeling like confident, you know, or like overthinking and like overthinking to the point I just do nothing. I spent too many times being like, no, it's not good enough.
You're so right.
Oh my God, no, I'm not gonna. That's a big one. But I'm getting over that.
Good.
So we don't have time.
No, we have no time. And we got baby. Lunch was so fun. It just clicked so well and had so many stories to share. The rest of my day is basically at this point going to be working out because that is part of my job. And we do our bath time and night routine with Luke. And that's kind of been really great for Ryan and I because in the past, we never stopped working. Like we would work all day, all night. We'd, you know, watch a show or something, have dinner, but then we'd hop back into doing work. And since we've had him, although it's had its challenges, it's really helped us have more defined boundaries with our work and home life and being able to like find a even healthier balance, which has been really nice. I think one of the biggest things that I've learned, and like today just like reinforced it so much for me, you don't need anything to start. You just need to literally start putting in the work. Like there's nothing except your time and your talent that's going to help you create a business. You don't need a bunch of money or investors, any of that. I've bootstrapped the entire thing, like Ryan and I, from the ground up. What you do need though is friends, relationships, people you can share what you're going through with that maybe have gone through similar things. It just allows you that opportunity to really realize like you're not alone. You can learn so much from each other and have that support system, because as an entrepreneur, like it is really hard. It feels like you're always kind of climbing uphill, but you know that the reward at every step and especially at the top is so good, so you don't want to stop. All right guys, so I'm gonna go get my sweat on and then do our night routine and hang out with Ryan, but hopefully you liked getting an inside peek into my day in the life running my small business. Every day, like I said, is different. So if you like this video, if you want more videos like this, kind of seeing what I do all day, drop it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. I have new videos for you every single Sunday, and hit the thumbs up on this one so I know you want more like this. All right, love you guys so much. Don't forget, good things come to those who sweat. So I'll see you next week. Bye.